The city is struggling to cope with a deluge of rain as more wet weather is forecast. Local weatherman Dave Stewart is here to tell us what's in store for tomorrow and the rest of the week. Good evening, Dave.
Good evening.
Well, how long is this rain likely to last?
Well, looking at the weather maps and stuff and hearing what they're saying on the weather warning, it's due to ease sometime between 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock in the morning, tomorrow morning. So we've got another 12 or so hours of rain to come.
Wow. Is this the wettest day we've had so far this year?
By far. It's the wettest day we've had for many years, I would think. A lot of rain in 24 hours, a lot of rain. What
weather pattern are we in at the moment?
Well, we're in a bit of a nothing really. We're not in a La Nina or an El Nino, but we are expected to move into an El Nino, which should bring colder weather later in winter and in spring. Unfortunately, it sounds like a cold spring coming up.
Now, you've said that we are looking for more, well, we're not looking for, we are expecting more rain over the next 9 to 12 hours. What is the actual overnight forecast? Will it get heavier? Will it taper off?
Generally, I would expect it to be relatively steady. We had a really heavy burst between about 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock this evening. Between 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock. We can't have 6 o'clock because we can't want it there yet. We were getting up to 15 millimetres an hour, very heavy, heaviest of the lot. It's eased back down to about 7 or 8 millimetres an hour, which is still very heavy for Dunedin, very heavy. Normally 3 or 4 and we're complaining, so we're getting double that now.
What will tomorrow bring?
Hopefully a change to southwesterlies and the rain easing to showers, which will allow all the excess water to drain away and people to start cleaning up.
What is the long-range forecast?
It's fine for once you get past Thursday. There might be a shower or two on Friday. It looks like a fine weekend, which would be very good for everyone to help dry out.
That is some good news. And of course all this rain has detracted from the fact that a bit of snow is expected to fall shortly.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry. Well,
not down on the ground.
Tonight, down to about 400 metres, and that'll apply tomorrow and probably Friday as well. And then the snow level should rise as a northwesterly due on Sunday, and so that'll bring the temperatures up a bit. But not snow in town. We're not expecting that.
Are we looking like having a wet winter this year?
Well, it's certainly shaped up that way. We've had more rain today than we would normally have in the whole of June. June's average for Musselburgh is about 60 millimetres, and I would imagine they've had well over that. I know in Pine Hill we've probably had about 120 millimetres, so Musselburgh gets at least half, or if not more, than what we would get in Pine Hill.
This kind of rain is quite unusual for Dunedin, isn't it?
It is.
When was the last time you saw rain like this?
Well, we'd be going back 30 odd years, back to the sort of 1980 flood, I would think, when we had intense rain like we've had today. And and of course that lasted a little bit longer than this one. So yeah, it's a while since we've had such intense rain, and you can see it around the place. It's not helped by the fact that the leaves are still falling off trees and they clog up the gutters, and so the water can't get away. But if you're in South Dunedin, the water coming off the hills was actually coming back up the gutters in South Dunedin, so the other water couldn't drain away, so it was just getting added to. And I imagine it's still happening like that too.
Be interesting to see what we get home to, that is for sure. Thank you so much for coming out in such appalling weather, Dave Stewart from Rain Effects. Lovely to see you. Thanks for your time.